Hey guys, this is Sashmita. Welcome to Science for Your YouTube channel. Subscribe for NCERT CBSE Science classes. Today we are going to learn the new topic whose name is the Amazing World of Solutions, Solvents and Solutions. This chapter belongs to the 8th class NCERT Science. If you want to take short note, then you can screenshot. Otherwise, you can write the important thing on your note. Let's start the topic. What are solutions? A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substance. This means the mixture looks the same throughout, no visible particles or layers. Everyday examples: sugar dissolved in water, salt dissolved in water, lemonade, sugar plus lemon juice plus water. In each case, one substance dissolves completely into another, forming a uniform mixture. So basically, solution defines as the solute that completely dissolved in a solvent. So what is solute? The substance that dissolved in a solvent. Example includes sugar and salt. The solute is present in a smaller amount in the solution. Solvent, the substance that dissolved the solute, usually water solution. The homogeneous mixture formed when a solute completely dissolves in a solvent. Types of solution. Solid solution. The solute and solvent are both in solid state. A common example is an alloy like brass, which is a mixture of copper and zinc. Solute solutions are uniform and stable at room temperature. Basically, both solute and solvent are in solid state. In liquid solution, the solvent is a liquid and the solute can be solid, liquid, or gas. The most common example is salt or sugar dissolved in water. Most solutions we encounter in daily life are liquid solutions. Gas solution, both solute and solvent are in gaseous state. Air is the best example. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, and other gases are dissolved in nitrogen. Gas solutions are completely uniform in composition. What is homogeneous mixture? The uniform composition throughout. Every part of the mixture looks and feels same with no visible boundaries between components. Example, sugar dissolved in water forms perfectly uniform solution. The sweetness is the same in every sip and no sugar particles are visible. But if we take soil as example, soil did not mix with the water properly. So it is not the homogeneous mixture, it is a heterogeneous mixture. Okay. So heterogeneous mixtures has a non-uniform composition throughout. The different substances are unevenly distributed and can often be seen as separate layers or visible particles. Example, sand and water is a classic heterogeneous mixture. Sand particles do not dissolve, they settle at the bottom, forming clearly visible layers that can be separated easily. How solutes dissolve in solvents. Solute particles break apart and spread evenly throughout the solvent. Solvent molecules surround each solute particles, pulling them away from each other. This process is called dissolution. Example, when sugar is added to water, sugar molecules separated from each other and spread uniformly through the water. The result is clear, uniform solution. Factors affecting solubility: temperature, pressure, nature of solute and solvent. Temperature: usually solubility increases with temperature. As water gets hotter, more solute, like sugar or salt, can dissolve in it. Heating speeds up molecular motion, helping solute particles mix into the solvent more easily. Pressure mainly affects the solubility of gases in liquids. Higher pressure forces more gas molecules into the solvent. Example, carbon dioxide is dissolved in soft drinks under high pressure, which is why they freeze when opened. Nature of solute and solvent. Like dissolves like polar solvents like water, dissolves polar solutes like salt and sugar. Non-polar solvents dissolve non-polar solutes. So what is non-polar solvents? That is the solvent which has more positive particles. They are not dissolved in water. The chemical nature of both substances determines how well they mix. Measuring the solute amount carefully using a measuring spoon or weighing scale, knowing the exact quantity help you prepare the right concentration of solution every time. So before preparing a solution, uh, you have to take the measuring spoon or weighing scale, because if you add more solute in a solvent, it did not mixing properly. Okay. Add the solute to the solvent gradually a little at a time, pouring the solute slowly. Ensure it begins to dissolve evenly without clumping at the bottom of the container. Stir the mixture gently until the solute is completely dissolved. The solution is ready when it appears clear and uniform with no visible solute particles remaining. Simple experiment. Materials and procedure. You need salt, water, a glass and a spoon. Add a spoonful of salt to a glass of water and stir gently until the salt completely dissolves. Observation. The salt disappears into the water. The water becomes salty. This shows how a solute dissolves in a solvent to form a solution. You can take the real life example as seawater, salt dissolved in water, a classic natural solution found in oceans and seas. Soft drinks, carbon dioxide gas dissolved in water, giving fizzy beverages their bubbles. Tea and coffee, various solutes, tannins, caffeine dissolved in hot water, a daily solution. Air, a gaseous solution of oxygen, nitrogen, and other gases mixed uniformly all around us. Series of solutions, uniform composition and appearance throughout the mixture. Solutions are usually transparent, though they can be colored. Example, copper sulfate solution is blue. It can be separated by physical means such as evaporation or distillation. Solutions are stable mixtures. Solute does not settle over time. Key fact, solutions do not scatter light, unlike colloids. Concentrated versus dilute solution. Concentrated solution is a solution that contains a large amount of solute dissolved in the solvent. Example, a spoonful of sugar stirred into a small glass of water. The water tastes very sweet and the solution appears denser. Dilute solution is a solution that contains a small amount of solute dissolved in the solvent. Example, a teeny pinch of sugar stirred into a large glass of water. The water tastes only slightly sweet and the solution appears higher. Saturated, unsaturated, and supersaturated solution. A saturated solution contains the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a given solvent at a specific temperature and pressure. No more solute can dissolve. An unsaturated solution contains less solute than the maximum possible at given conditions. More solute can still be added and dissolved into the solution. A supersaturated solution holds more solute than normally possible, achieved by changing conditions. Example, heating then slowly cooling. It is unstable and excess solute crystallizes out. Importance of solutions in daily life. Cooking salt and sugar dissolves in water to enhance flavor. A perfect example of solutions in everyday cooking. Medicine, many drugs are dissolved in liquid solvents to form solutions for easy consumption and absorption in the body. Cleaning, detergent dissolved in water to form cleaning solutions that remove dirt and grease effectively. Breathing, oxygen dissolves in blood in liquid solution, enabling it to be transported to all cells in our body. Key points. Solutions are homogeneous mixture where a solute dissolves evenly in a solvent. Solubility depends on temperature, pressure, and the mixture of the solute and solvent, like dissolves like. Solutions are essential in everyday life, from the air we breathe, the water we drink, the medicines, the cooking, the cleaning. Understanding solution helps us explain the world around us. Fun fact about solutions, did you know the ocean is the largest solution on the earth? It contains dissolved salt, minerals, and gases, making it a giant natural solution covering over 70% of our planet's surface. Here are some questions. What is the solvent in salt water? Name one factor that affects solubility. Think about temperature, pressure, natural substance. What type of mixture in salt and water? That is homogeneous or heterogeneous? What happens when sugar dissolves in water? You can write the answer in the comment section. Or if you have any doubt, then please ask me. So for NCERT, CBSE Science, you subscribe this channel. Thank you.